Hey, yo, what up, what up? It's your boy, Ronnie Reacts, and we back with another one. Listen, if you're new here, I'm going to tell you what to do here. Go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe, and listen, at the end of the video, if you feel like you enjoyed it, I want you to go ahead and leave a comment for your boy. You feel me? So listen, man, we back. Y'all know I like reacting to cool videos, man. I like the Steve Wilkos show because it's just some real shit. Y'all know me. I like real shit. So listen, man, this one today is called She's a Cheater. I need a DNA test. And then it says, is Takshia cheating? So Takshia. Okay, Takshia. Listen, man, is she cheating? I don't know, but we gonna find out, man. Y'all tune in with me, man. Let's go. Hold on.
I've been with Takshia for years, on and off, you know, and at the beginning of the relationship, she got pregnant with my son. I thought it was another guy's son because this is what she told me. She said he took a DNA test and everything, and everything came back that my son was his. But I come to find out he was my son the whole time, and I missed all of these years of my son's life, so that makes me question things. Me and Takshia, we had an argument, and she went to go stay with one of her relatives. My son told me that she had a guy that she stayed over with him.
Children snitch on you.
My son was telling me that he was hearing noises in the middle of the night while he was laying on the floor in the same room with them.
Yeah, listen, man, them children gonna snitch on you, man. If you snitching, if you cheating, them children gonna snitch on you. But he looked like he grilled his son, though. I ain't gonna lie. He looked like he was grilling his son. Like, yo, what was going on? What happened? What you hear, son? You could tell me. You know, he seemed like one of them niggas, but shit, if my son say he heard some shit, I want to know everything too, so I can't blame him. Shit, you know what I mean?
She told me that my son was a liar and told him to shut up about that wasn't true, that it was something that he had made up in his head. My son has a favorite toy that he received as a gift. He told me that he received the toy from the guy that his mom had stay over overnight. So because of that, right now, I'm questioning if she's trustworthy or not for me to marry her. We have a baby now, so I need a DNA test because there's a possibility that my child might not be mine. When I call her, I usually call her on FaceTime so that I can see if she's safe and my kids are safe and if she's with anyone.
That nigga said, he said, I call her on FaceTime so I can see if she's safe. Nigga, you call her on FaceTime so you can see if Darnell is over there, nigga. Darnell out here giving the kids gifts, man. I don't know what Takshia doing, man. I hope this ain't true, man.
But she only makes it so that I can only see her face or a piece of her face and never the whole room.
Takshia said, yo, man, I can't. She on the joint like that. Huh? What you did? Yo, he said she only got a part of her face showing, yo, man. She's sneaky, man.
At a time.
I
And I
like
asked her,
this
hey,
already.
can you move the camera back or sit it down and reposition the camera so I can see you guys? And I get to third degree and I get no, and I get hung up on it. Before all this happened, I put up security cameras for security, but now I'm actually really watching the cameras now, like just to see what's going on, if there is anything going on at all. There was one incident where I was watching the camera and I saw an arm move that wasn't hers or my son's, and I saw her moving around in the bed. That makes me feel like she's hiding something or someone. If she feels this.
Yo, this is crazy. So you grilling the kids to see if she got somebody over there. You going through security cameras to try to catch her. You FaceTiming her trying to see who over there. Like, my boy, either you paranoid or she just a mass cheater. She like a habitual cheater, bro. You know what I mean? But like, I'm just like picturing, like, what if she ain't cheating? Like, that's crazy, nigga. If she ain't cheating, you look and sound crazy. You know what I mean? You going through all of this for a woman who you really don't sound like you got too much proof. But I don't know, man. This shit crazy.
Fails this test, then we're probably gonna be done officially.
I'm guessing you didn't cheat on him, right?
No.
Okay.
I've never cheated on him before.
And how long you been together with him?
I've been on and off with him for about 10 years.
10 years, long time.
Yes.
And you never once?
Never. Throughout those 10 years, Steve, we've been on and off, like an open relationship. He didn't know what he wanted. I knew what I wanted. I've been trying to be with him for the longest, but he didn't want to establish things or make it official at that time. So around the time when I got pregnant with my son, I didn't know that he was the father because I was dealing with someone else. And I had dealt with him because I love him. So when I did get intimate with him, I was like, oh, there's no way he could be my son. He could be the father because I was with somebody else for so long. So years later, after excluding that person, we knew that he was the father, and he stepped right up. He's been in my son's life.
So he is the biological father?
Yes, he is the biological father. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes.
And you took a DNA test with the son?
Yes, he's been there. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that made him happy, right?
Yes, and he's been there. But then finding out that I got pregnant with my daughter, it's been nonstop accusations every day.
You would think that would make him happy, right?
No. He thinks that I'm still messing around because at the time when I got pregnant, I saw him flirting with an ex-girlfriend, and we got into a huge argument, especially with me being hormonal and going through the things that I'm going through with my body and stuff. We got into a big fight. I left. I immediately packed up and left when I saw him doing what he was doing, and I went to go stay with a friend. After that, it's been nonstop. He thinks that I'm doing something because I ended up hanging out with the ex.
Like, shouldn't you like give it some time?
No.
Hold on, man. Man, you just went around this whole circle to say you was hanging out with the ex. You quick to say what he was doing now. You know what I mean? You talking about he was, I caught him doing that, and then, he was telling you what's with his ex, and then, but you got with your ex though. Y'all niggas is, I don't know, man.
I couldn't deal with it anymore because it's just like he stood there right in front of me and was doing this flirting in front of me, and then tried to make it seem like I was in the wrong and like I was being dramatic. I couldn't take it. I was like, no, you know what? I'm just over it. I'm done. So I packed my things up and left because it got to that point. So after leaving, an ex-boyfriend did contact me. I was like, you know what?
He contacted you?
Yes.
He just, right timing, right place?
Right timing, right place. And he told me, hey, I'm coming into town. He's from Atlanta. He's like, I'm coming into town. I want to hang out. Are you free? Are you with someone now?
Cap.
No. I broke up with him.
2 minutes ago.
Yeah, but this is really about a week later.
Okay.
So, yeah, about a week later. So, anyway, I got up, went out, hung out. Of course, I had my son with me because he's not a stranger, so he was with my son. So he takes me and my son out. We hang out. We have a good time. Of course, my son thinks that we spent the night because it was so late in the evening by the time things got wired down.
But you didn't spend the night?
No, it was just late, and my son fell asleep. So according to my son, that's spending the night to him. He's a child.
Did you kiss the ex at all?
The ex kissed me, and I stopped him.
You stopped him?
Yes.
After how long?
I just hear nothing but Capricorn. I hear nothing but this is Cap. You're like Queen Cap. This is non-stop Cap. This is a lot of Cap going on, shawty. Like, you got a devious smile. This is not cool, man. And you got this man paranoid. Me personally, I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna say they both cheated. They both cheated. Neither one of them no good. I'm just
After a few minutes,
After a few minutes. Oh.
Really?
What?
So when I asked you, I have to come here to find out that you was sitting here making out with this guy with my son in the room, and you went out your way to lie to me about it? You couldn't be real with me at the house?
First of all, I didn't make out with him, and we were not
so
together.
I just hear this on the TV back there?
We weren't together.
How the hell are we not together after 10 years? And you got a baby in your phone about me? What do you mean we're not together? Who has a relationship for 10 years and then me to say, oh, we're not together anymore, and you're still pregnant, and you ain't had no time to sit down and have those type of resolution to the conflict of interest?
Okay, I was angry and I left. Duh, I left.
Angry or not, you are an adult, so you should carry yourself as an adult, especially when you have kids that watching you.
When I packed up my stuff and left, we were done at that time.
I mean, he just said something that was kind of like, he said you should act like an adult. especially when you got kids that are watching you. She's quick to talk. Now she's talking, but she's not listening. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what happens when you arguing. It's so hard to get to a common ground and a resolution because you so quick to get your point across. But like a lot of times it helps in a relationship when you take time to actually hear what the other person is saying so you can listen, and then you can be able to say your piece. But sometimes people say certain things and it be like meaningful things, but if you're not really paying attention and listening, and go over your head. And like what she's saying is like, yo, I didn't really have like no sit down with you, nigga. I just left. And when I left, I felt like that was it. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
You were angry and you were pregnant.
I was done at that time. And when I got with him, yes. And when I got
How
with
you
him,
done at that time, and you calling me over to your relative house, and you're sleeping with me. You also asking me to stay over at your relative house.
This was afterwards. What are you talking about? I'm not a liar.
Come on TV to find this out. It's going too far.
Isn't this a cause of like a chain of reactions? Your behavior when you're flirting with this girl.
No,
exactly.
no.
Yes.
Let me correct you.
Yes.
Let me correct you
no,
on that.
it has a lot to do with that. Because I felt some type of way.
Number one, there was no flirtation.
Yes, it was.
If I'm on this side of the room, and
you
the
were not on
person
that
is on the other
side
side
of the room.
in the
They
kitchen,
were just like this. They were just like this. She was like
with her right there.
All on him.
With her right there.
They were just like that. No.
Is she gonna let that slide?
No. Let me tell you.
No.
Let me tell you. I was in my room, because we were living together. She had came over because we had a barbecue or whatever, and that's cool. So I'm in my room, I'm sick, and he's like, baby, why don't you come out? Why don't you come out and hang out and stuff? I'm like, okay, I'll be out there in a minute. Leave me alone. I'm like, I'm sick. I have morning sickness. I'm just like, give me a minute. I come out, I peep out the door because I hear all this, and I look, he over there fixing the plate. What you want on this? What you? So you gonna fix her plate
for my daughter.
So you gonna fix the plate for
right
her, and I'm in the room sick, and you ain't even come ask me one time was I hungry? And she even admitted later.
Don't make no sense.
She even admitted.
So I think she lying, man. I'm gonna be real, man. I'm just gonna go out and on a limb and say it. I think she full of cap. She wanna cheat. She went out and cheated. My boy, you telling me that he's flirting with a woman, but he just went in the room and told you to come out there, and you said, I don't want to go out there right now, nigga. I'm sick. So he just went in there and started flirting with his ex-girlfriend, and like that don't make sense. To me, that doesn't make any logical sense. Like, I'm gonna cheat, but like if my girl is in the room, why would I ask her to come out if I'm out here flirting with my ex? I'm just gonna be like, hey, like, my girl got morning sickness. Hey, man, she's sick in the room, babe. Like, what's up? You know what I mean? If anything, I'm gonna lock the door. I ain't coming in there. Like, that sounds crazy.
Later that she tried to make me mad. Because I've talked to her. She tried to make me mad. He stood up here and said that, it's nothing.
You ever cheat on her?
No, Steve. But how is that my fault? No, how is that my fault,
Never?
Steve? No, never. Because at the beginning, we had an open relationship for 10 years. So there was no reason for me to cheat because I'm deeply in love with this woman, and she has a hard time saying, hey, yeah, that is his ex. Yeah, she... But maybe I did overreact because I really didn't hear because I was sitting in the room at the door where he was.
Why did you put cameras all over the house?
Because first off, the cameras were there before she got there because there are people that have been trying to steal my cars and break into my house.
Yeah, but you put them inside your house.
Yeah, I have them inside my house too, yes, because I have other stuff. I have things in my room. I'm an IT guy, so I have a lot of different equipment. I also auto engineer as well, so I have a lot of equipment.
So it's not to catch her with another man?
No, it wasn't. Until after she got me to this point where I'm like,
then it became the capture.
Okay, think about it like this. I'm at the hospital, okay, because I'm a combat veteran. So I had to go to the hospital. I took the whole day.
What service were you in?
Regular Army.
Oh, good for you.
Thank you. I took the whole day. I spent the whole day with them, with my family, and I've taken her around to the hospitals, make sure she's straight, and taking her off of work because she, like, the time she was pregnant.
Do you trust her now?
Yeah, I trust her. I mean, Steve, I wouldn't be with her. I wouldn't even be
But you're here for a reason.
I can't even go, let me tell you, I can't even go to the mailbox. Oh, no, let me tell you, I can't even go to the mailbox because he thinks sleeping with the dudes down the street. It's dudes that live in the house down the street. I can't even go to the mailbox.
These are her words.
I can't go outside.
These are her words.
That's his words. I go outside. Let me tell you, I go outside one day because we got so far. I go outside, check the mailbox. I had on some jogging pants and a t-shirt. And he's like, oh, them jogging pants pretty tight. What you trying to show out for your new boo down there? Like, shut up.
Because of everything that's happened, there was some question whether he's the father of your daughter. You say there's absolutely no way.
No possibility.
But you brought him here to take a DNA test, Bernard, and you took one, and the results of that DNA test is that you are the father. Takshia took a lie detector test, and we asked her, besides that one male ex-boyfriend, since August of 2016, have you had sexual physical contact with any other males besides Bernard? You answered no. Since August of 2016, have you had sexual intercourse with any other males besides Bernard? You answered no. The results came back the same to each question, and they came back that Takshia told the truth.
Thank you.
I felt some type of way, and it felt real
So
bad.
your intentions
Okay.
that it's
Man, she never cheat. You've been stressing her the fuck out. I was wrong. I was dead wrong. You've been stressing her out, dog. You're grilling your son. My nigga FaceTiming the shit out of her. She ain't even doing nothing, bro. Damn.
at some point you will marry her?
I am going to marry her.
That's what
And
we say.
I am going to marry her, but
Is that- would that make you happy?
before
Yes, because I have 10 years with this man. So I'm not here to play games. I'm not playing house. You
Right.
think I want to sit around
Here's
and
the-
play
but
house?
here's the bigger question. She makes up a good point.
Yeah.
She did lie to you. She admits that.
But I
she-
should have to come to your show to
Right,
find
well,
that
I
out.
understand.
Not
No,
the
I
whole
wanted to
thing.
But she wanted to prove
I should have to bring out
But-
pictures
but
and bring
here's-
out a live video
okay.
for you to say, yes,
Okay.
I did.
But here's the thing. If you're going to love her and you want to stay with her, you got to stop throwing it in her face.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, that's agreed. I agree about that.
Do you think that you'll go back to the way it was before all this drama?
I hope
It better.
so.
It will.
Will you let us know if it doesn't? Good luck to you.
Thank
Hope it
you.
works out for you.
Thank you.
Yo, that's what's up, man. Listen, man. I'm glad they seem like they gonna work it out. You know what I mean? That's the stories I like. I like the stories that end with hugs and kisses. I don't like the turmoil. You know what I mean? I know y'all like the turmoil. Y'all the ones that like the turmoil. I like the peaceful endings. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool, man. I feel like, you know, you gotta be committed in these relationships, man. If you're gonna be with somebody, you gotta make sure like you got a real good understanding and be like, yo, we're going to be together. We're gonna talk things out. We're gonna work things out, and we're not gonna involve anybody else in what we got going on. You gotta get that understanding. All that open relationship shit, listen, man, that shit sound cool. And to each his own. I ain't judging. Because I don't judge, so I ain't judging. But I'm just saying, it's better if you just got one person you're loving. You know, when you start to add people into the mix, it just complicates things. And I'm not saying it can't work, but it is overcomplicated. You know what I mean? So, man, listen, I like when people work it out. You know what I mean? So, seem like he need to, you know, quit with the engineering shit a little bit. He bringing that engineering shit home. You know what I mean? Like, he got the technical shit at the, you know, at the job, and he bringing that Army combat shit at the house. He got the spy cam. That nigga got all type. He gotta chill, bro. You are not on a mission, my guy. You gotta chill, my boy. But listen, man, I like that, man. Listen, that episode was cool. If y'all got a video y'all want me to react to, man, hit my inbox on IG at Who Is Ronnie Dozier. Also, man, check out the After Party Podcast 904. Me and my homie Foreign Alumni. We got new episodes dropping every week. Couple clips I'm gonna drop on my page just so y'all can get accustomed to some of the topics we talk about as well, man. But listen, y'all already know what time it is. I'm about to go smoke. Peace.
How you do that? How you do that? Yeah. Pussy gang.